Well, it's nicer today. Yeah, I think it's in the mid 60s or something. It's going to be today. Not like summer 70s, but better than yesterday. It was drizzly rain, or was that the day before? I keep forgetting. Days go by so quickly. Yeah, that's why to me it surprised me how old people walk so slow, like crossing the street or drive and things, and young people go so fast. Now, I think it should be the other way around. Old people have less time left. They gotta go, man. They gotta go quickly to do things. Young people have a lot of time left. What are they in such a rush for? That's it. But let me tell you, young or old, I think we're all gonna have to keep working for a long time. And so whether you're 16, 26, or 76, like I am now, actually I'm gonna be 78 soon. It, we need to keep working, and for many reasons. I think that's good for mental health and everything. But what I want to cover today is a report I read in the New York Times. Here it is. I don't know if you can see it. It's about the care economy, the growth. Oh, man, you can't see this too well. No, where is it? Oh, it's down here. See that? So it's a big growth in the care economy. There's a gig economy. Now we have the care economy, and that's booming. I mean, these jobs in the care economy in the next 10 years, like they're 7 or 8 out of the top 10 jobs. They expect to be increasing 50%. Now that's how to look for a job when there's not many people applying and there's a lot of jobs available. If you're looking for a job where everybody's applying and there are not many available, then that's a hard job to get. And in the care economy, this is not only COVID. I mean, this was happening before COVID, and a lot of it is because old farts like me, all the baby boomers are living long, and they need care, and then all the emotional help that's going on because of COVID and things like this. But this is an article today in the New York Times. Spurred by aging population, it says. Okay, the Department of Labor projects that from 2019 to 2029, employment in the health care in the United States will grow 15%, much faster than the average for all occupation, adding 2.4 million new jobs. And some of those within the overall health care growing so fast, within those, there's certain jobs that are growing at 50%, and not only because of the economy and because of COVID, also because of the new grants that are coming out. Now Biden is working on new grants, and there's going to be a whole new grant, hundreds of billions of dollars in the care economy. And that's whether you're a daycare worker or a nurse or a physician assistant or a occupational therapist, all these things. And getting trained for that, some of it's on the job, doesn't require a degree. Others doesn't require a degree, and you go to community college and you spend 6 months or a year or two, and there's plenty of money for that. Man, there's so much money for that. And there's going to be a lot more. You want to be a nurse in this country now, man? You can write your own ticket, or even be a nursing aide, and all those things are just growth, and it's exploding of what's going on. Let me tell you, here's some more data on this, okay? Healthcare and social assistance sector. Healthcare and social assistance. We don't make cars and stuff like that anymore. We're more in the economy of service business, and that's healthcare. It's the biggest damn business that we have. It probably is the biggest. I think it represents over 20% of our economy, and it's going to be more. I don't think the automobile industry is that big, right? So 6 of the 10 fastest growing occupations are in the healthcare field. Spurring the expected growth, this is what's causing this growth. Care for the aging baby boom population, longer lifespans, and the persistence in the number of patients with chronic conditions. Yeah, I mean, that's why the drug industry is making so much money. Everybody has some chronic condition, so they have to take a chronic pill. That means one every day, and people need that care and that help. And I was just listening to a podcast now about Biden's new care economy bill. And this is everything from child care. They want to increase the wages, increase the the availability to start child care businesses, all these kinds of things, or elder care, or massage therapists is another big one. So you could get trained in 6 months as a massage therapist or whatever with no degree. And it's a growing industry. The fastest growing healthcare occupations are physician assistants, 52%, nurse practitioners, that's at 50%, and occupational therapy assistants. So that's it. I mean, and what could be a more satisfying life? I used to admire doctors because, God, they help people. Their whole life can make people's life better. And that's why I see my work now. I'm trying to do that with information, help someone's life be better with the stuff I know. And that's like a doctor. I always, envied them. But then when I use their services, man, they have no time to talk to people. They see you for 5.5 minutes and they have their handle on the door to go see the next patient. They want to make lots and lots of money and not waste time with you. And what could be worse in the world than just to not get to know somebody and help them? That's what I love about Let's Go Help. Man, I'm able to do that every day. See your problem and try to solve it as long as I think I have to take, Sure, I'd love to do it every second, but then I wouldn't enjoy it if I had to do one a second or 2 seconds or whatever. No, that's no joy. The joy is getting into your problem and understanding it and trying to help it as much as I can. Again, and still no guarantee. I'm human, but it gets you down the road somehow. Okay, since 2019, hiring healthcare positions has increased more than 30%. So this is in 1 year. Jobs, they're getting hired in healthcare has increased 30%. Wow. Okay, here. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects 11 million additional nurses are needed to avoid a shortage. 11 million. Wow. That's amazing. You get almost all of that paid for, even if it takes 2 years or more. And there's going to be more money for all that. At any age. So what if you're 65? You're going to live to 90. So what are you going to do for 25 years? Play solitaire? No. Or Minecraft or some of those things? No. Let's see. Licensed nurse practitioners who also must have registered nurse license legally are able to prescribe. You could be a doctor, but you're a licensed practitioner. You don't have to go through all that medical stuff, and you still prescribe medicine and things like that. These people make up to $111,000 a year. So this is big money. Overall employment of home health and personal care aides is expected to jump by 34%. That's right. Home health and personal care aides. I mean, that's a little business you could run right now. So if something's growing 30% a year, man, the economy is lucky if it grows 1%, 2% a year. Here's something that's going to be growing 30% a year. Wow. So you're looking to see, it's all about demand. I mean, you could have the best idea in the world, but nobody wants to pay for it, then what use is your idea? So that's why demand is important. Not that you want to do it, but somebody else needs it and will give you money. That's the key. Biden's American Jobs Plan plans to expand home and community-based care, but calls for addressing the industry's low wages and makes substantial investments in the infrastructure of our care economy. Okay, starting by creating new and better jobs for caregiver workers, according to the White House fact sheet. See? So this is what they're doing. You say, oh, it don't make much money and it go nowhere. Well, first of all, there's a big demand. Second of all, they're going to increase wages because people are needed. Supply and demand. So the demand is there. So now we got to do it with supply. So And that's what's required, I think. Everybody thinks, well, your school's over, you're 30 years old, 40, 50, 60. No, go back and get trained. And the way to do it is call your Career One Stop. Your Career One Stop, that's your local Department of Labor. They have lots of grant money. Take courses, you want to be a massage therapist or whatever. Well, they pay for it all. And you can see that they're hiring a lot of people. And who cares if, and actually there's a lot of massage therapy for seniors. They need that. So that's important. There's just a big demand. But it's all kinds of things. Sleep apnea technicians. So you go into some place where you watch somebody sleep all night, or you watch their monitor, or so, I don't know. But it takes some training at your community college. And you get a decent job with a decent wage. So if you're making 50 grand because you only, took classes for 6 months to a year and somebody paid for it all, what could be better than that? So that's what I mean. Even at 60 years old, man, do it. Do it. Get out and do it. You get out and you're growing your mind. You're doing stuff. You're helping other people. That's what I think is great about all these jobs in the care and economy. You want to be sitting behind a computer screen all day and talking to robots? No wonder. Then you'll need therapy, right? By the care economy. So get into the care economy. You're helping real people with real problems, and then you're affecting other people's lives individually just by what you're doing and what you learn to do and help people. Man, what could be better than that? That's why this is better than the gig economy. That's actually not a bad life, right? Exactly. And you can do it forever. I mean, if you work some factory job, you quit at 60, then you have to do something else for 30 years and probably care for your body because it's so screwed up. Now you do a job that's not hard on your body, like caring for people. You can do that forever. So I mean, the doctors I see, they live 90 years old still caring for people. And look at me, I'm 78, or will be. I'm 77 still. I got a couple more weeks. And I'll do this 15 more years, I hope. What the hell am I? 55, 75, 95? You don't care as long as I get something you could use, right? And why shouldn't we all do this? That's why, to me, retirement's dumb. You're going to retire? And do what? If you have something that you get paid for, and help people, that's a twofer. And then you're happy, so that's a trifecta. You're getting paid, you're helping people, and you enjoy doing it, and you're using that head. And I think that's how you stop Alzheimer's, I think. You got to use it or lose it. And you become involved and part of the community, by helping people. What could be better than that? That's what we all have to do. That's why I grew up thinking, well, at 60 you go to Florida and play golf. That sounds nuts. Your best years of your life are going to be doing something you're lousy at. None of us are good golfers. We'd be on the professional tour. So we do something lousy, and we want to do something lousy for the rest of our life? No, we only want to do that because we hate our job. So get a job you could enjoy. People give you feedback that you're important, you help me. Boy, that's what thing about Let's Go Help. I mean, that just juices me up. Hey, Let's Go, this helped me. Oh man, that's terrific. So on job training, listen, I have a free report on job training. If you go to Let's Go Training, LESKOTRAINING.com, and you could download there. If you're looking to join us, it's letsgohelp.com. letsgohelp.com. But Let's Go Training is where I have a lot of job training sources and everything, and a lot of other stuff there, the free reports and all the Biden new grants and stuff like that. But I think another thing too, if you start doing something that you're interested in and you're helping people, I think we all suffer from depression and all kinds of bad stuff that goes around in our head. And a way to get rid of a lot of that stuff is concentrate on other things, other people, helping somebody else with their problem. Minimizes the impact that your problems have on you. and it gets you out of your skin more and out of your head. It really, I think our minds are the most dangerous things we have. Yeah. So, an idle mind, or the nuns used to say, an idle mind is devil's workshop, or the idle hands, or something like that. A Sister Mary Louise saying, whatever the heck it was, yeah. But that's it. Think about training, no matter what age. You can get it paid for. The two main places to go training is your Career One Stop. If you're a Let's Go Help member, we'll send you a report because it's part of the mini grants report we have for every state. So you tell us your state, send you mini grants for all the training and education and job stuff we have, and that's where your Career One Stop is. And also your community college. Contact your community college, because they not only have degree programs, they have everything, you know, gosh. And they have things that, oh, thank you for the tip. That's so nice. That's a hug. When somebody does that, I mean, it's so rare too. It's a hug, and I enjoy the hugs. And we all need that. And that's what you guys are doing to me, you know. And that's why if you get out there and do something that you start to enjoy because you're helping other people, and you're seeing how they get pleasure out of what you're doing. I mean, nothing better than that. It's like making love, you know, and somebody enjoys it. Not you, but the other person. That's the best part. And that's why in your work too, it should be the same kind of thing, that you're making somebody else's life happier and better and nicer from what you're doing. And that's what we're here to do, is to help other people in their lives and make it better, not make it worse and everything. No, you don't have to be that way. There's just too many good things to do, too many problems to solve. Don't sit on your hands and just complain about everything. I've been like that too. I understand. But a way to get those bad thoughts out of your head too is by doing something, contributing. No matter what, you don't have to have the perfect answer. You just go take the best answer you got in your head now. Yeah, okay, massage therapy. Okay, let me try that. What the hell? And you go and figure out, you go to your Career One Stop or your local community college. Hey, how can I get someone to pay for a massage therapy class? Yeah. You do that, see if you get a job, how to get a job or whatever, because they're hiring so many people all over. Grant to learn to trade crypto. Well, it's hard to get grants for investment money, unless it's your real estate something. I mean, crypto is gambling yet, yeah. And I mean, I can't blame you for doing that, but I'm not into that, so I'm not the place. There's enough people on the internet will sell you all kinds of things to make $1 million in crypto. Yeah, and crypto is not. Crypto is important and will be more and more important. But what you do, unless you want to be a crypto investor for the rest of your life, does not appeal to me. Investing in something, worrying about money. No. How do you go out and worry about people? Help other people's lives. All you're doing is figuring out, because don't forget, in a transaction, if you're making money, somebody else is losing money. It's like real estate and everything. You're trying to find a good deal. That means they're getting screwed, right? Yeah. But that's a biased opinion. I need money for a doctorate degree. I am already accepted. Great. It depends on what, well, it depends on what kind of university. If they're well endowed, that's the first place you gotta go. Yeah. If you're Let's Go Help, I got a report for college. All the again, when you're looking for help and sources, don't go to anythingwith.com, because all they're going to do is sell your name to one of the private colleges. I forget offhand, but go to your state capital. That's the best place to start. They have an Office of Higher Education, Secondary Education, and that's a good place. A lot of people forget about them. Are there grants for work on your vehicle? There's grants to fix up the vehicle, programs to get. to get a vehicle. Yeah, so actually they're free vehicles, nonprofit organizations, because a lot of people realize that you have to have a car to get to work, to feed your family and things like that. So there are programs, mostly nonprofit. And then also you have emergency money at the local level. All your financial assistance offices in your state. Every state has about a dozen offices that help people with financial assistance. So you want to contact each one of them to see if you could use some of that money somehow to get your car back on the road. You know, and because they do it for emergency. Is there real estate grant? Yes, there's probably 150 different programs in every city for real estate. Well, guys, I'm gonna go, and it's nice without the wind. It was windy a little bit. Thank you for being there, and thank you for the tip. That's very meaningful. I mean, sure, it's not a lot of money, but it's yeah. I mean, it's nice to feel what I'm doing is of value, and that's what I feel. That's what I like about capitalism. You quantify if you're doing something of value to somebody. If you want to do something in life and you just think everybody should have that, but they don't want it, then how valuable is that to society? Not very much. If nobody wants it, that's like, if people will pay for it, then you know they want it, right? So that's what I love. Mrs. Knapp, let me know, okay? Send me an email. Thanks, guys. And don't forget, LesGoTraining.com or LesGoHelp.com, and the other one is LesGoReports.com. Training, help, and reports. Are there sources to help put down payments on cars? Well, there's money for help you buy automobiles. And most of that is the emergency money to get that. Or there's free cars. These are more like, nonprofit organizations. I'd be signing up for free cars. They're not brand new cars, but they're good, all fixed up, ready to go.